Good morning, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and I'm speaking softly because my girlfriend's asleep. I don't want to really disturb her. But I've got your Game 1 stats for uh, Madison versus Thunder Bay. It took me a while to compile this. Uh, so basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a game and then a second episode, which has me going over the stats. Um, and I'm going to show you what kind of what I this is kind of my box score summary, so to speak, I guess you would say. And I'm going to start with the visiting. I'll always start with the visiting team, and then we'll talk about the uh, home team second. In this particular game, Madison was the visiting team, uh, so I'll go with them first. Uh, Logan had a lone goal, just one. Kraus had 5 saves. Yeah, 5. That's unheard of. Um, Shots on goal, and that what I did is I totaled up all the A column attacks and D column attacks, and even in the pitch battles where they had crease chances and stuff like that, totaled that up. Uh, but Madison only had 3 shots on goal, and they got one of those goals. Penalties. Madison had 1 penalty, 2 minutes. Viktorovich was recipient to that 1 penalty, and he has 2 minutes of penalties. I want to keep track of this because I want to see which of your players are the kind of the hotheads, those that might, I guess, in future become enforcers or agitators, depending on how how frequently they become in the ice box, so to speak. Um, as far as locker room stuff went, Madison had 1 no change, and they had 2 +1 to defenses. Your MVP was your first MVP, and I want to try to get 3 MVPs every time, but that's not going to happen, and that didn't happen in Madison's case this game. Kraus was your first MVP. That's his first, uh, one. That's his very first MVP, and Logan was your second MVP, and that's his second MVP. Um, and that's stats I want to keep for pretty much all my games. Uh, not big, not really a lot, not heavy, but enough that everybody can see. Oh, okay, this guy's the going to be your one of your main goal scorers. This one's going to be your biggest assist scorer. That one's going to be your biggest assist two scorer type thing. For Thunder Bay, Camden had 1 goal. He had 1 assist. Oh, wait a minute. Take that back. Camden had 1 goal. He had 2 first assists and 1 second assist. Diamond, McCarthy, and Leonard also had 1 goal. Fisher and Endicott had uh, each had 1 second assist. Carter and Davisky had a your assist 1, and I actually need to possibly flip flop that where assist 1 is first and assist 2 is second. So I will change that. Um, Ligare had a second assist, and Grogden had 2 saves. Your shots on goal were 14. Uh, and they had 4 goals. So basically, if all the goals were made in this game, the real the real score of this game should be 14-3 in favor of Thunder Bay. Basically a whitewash. Um, Penalties, Thunder Bay had 1. Gannon had that it was that's 2 minutes interference. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Viktorvich's penalty was a roughing call. Um, in your locker room checks, Thunder Bay had +1 to keeper, +2 to control, and +1 on +1 on attack. So they had 3 different locker room checks, and then Camden was easily your number 1 MVP uh, for Thunder Bay. He was responsible for, in some way, for all 4 goals, whether he was an assist man or a goal man. He was responsible for all 4 goals in some way. Your second assist, your second MVP, not assist. Your second MVP went to Grongden. He had 2 saves, understandable. And then the third MVP went to Diamond because he was responsible for the second goal. And that sums it up for your game 1 stats. And next time when I do this, I will have your like games 2 stats and your total stats for the season will follow that. And both of those will be in my after. That'll be like my after game summary, is what I'll call it. Um, so this is my first after game summary for Stone Cold Hockey Season 2, the Madison Mad Dog season. So and we have some very sad gaming news to announce, but that will be in my next episode. So we'll talk about that next, and I'll wait till later this morning in order to give you that sad news. So you take care, all.